Here are the top 5 reasons why England's squad rotation policy simply doesn't work.
This is Talk Cricket Live. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, and like and comment below. Here's your failed medium-fast right-armed bowler, Mark Keane.
At number 5, if we have a squad rotation policy, we're going to have 2 part-time teams instead of 1 full-time team. Obviously, we have to make changes and respond to catastrophic events or injuries in the team. But if we proactively have a squad rotation policy saying Jimmy Anderson will be here then, Stuart Broad will be here at that point, maybe Ollie Stone at this point, then obviously we're not always going to be having 1 full-time team. There'll be a couple, or maybe even more than 2 part-time teams, maybe 3 or 4 part-time teams. But generally, it's going to mean we're a weakened squad and a weakened final team. At number 4, it's a kind of related point, really, because it means that with a squad rotation policy, we're not going to be always playing our best team because some players are going to be unavailable. For example, it may just be that Ben Stokes has played a couple of games and part of the rotation policy is let's rest Ben. He's a young, fit bloke, and if he's fit to play, he can play. How come this was never a problem before? But what happens if we're needing 100 and we've got 9 wickets down and there's Ben and Jack Leach left? Nothing wrong with Jack Leach, but that's when we need Ben. But we've decided because of our rotation policy, so it means that we're not always going to be playing our best team. At number 3, this is cricket, not football. They're different games. Now, pretty much the squad rotation policy in sport, as far as I can see anyway, was invented by Sir Alex Ferguson. There's no denying that Alex knew his stuff as far as football and probably many other things is concerned. But Sir Alex had this rotation policy for Manchester United, which was very successful, but they're different games. First of all, football is a lot more physical. You watch 90 minutes of football, look at the actual physicality. Cricket, according to the rules of cricket, really, no one should ever come into physical contact with anybody else. And actually, if you think about what cricket really is, most of the time, the players aren't really doing anything. Okay? So you're a number 6 batsman. How much of the batting innings are you going to be actually active for? You're not doing that much. So you're a bowler. Okay, you might be bowling a fifth of the overs. That's what you've trained to do. But what I'm saying is that footballers are subject to a lot more physicality. And yes, it makes sense to have a rotation policy. Also, pretty much with football, the opposition is going to be doing the same thing. So it doesn't matter about rotating the players because they know what's coming. With cricket, because it's not quite twice a week, as it were, 2 days a week, and because the sessions last for much longer, they don't always know what the opposition is going to be doing. So I just think it's trying to put a square peg in a round hole. It's trying to saddle a cow. And number 2, reduced strategy options. Now, this became absolutely crystal clear during the recent test series with India. Jimmy Anderson does a good job. Well, he's rested now. Well, actually, we could do with him in the next game. And straight away, by proactively saying that certain players will not be playing in certain games in the future, we don't know what those conditions are going to be like on the day. So straight away, you reduce your strategy options. And that was definitely one of the reasons that we lost 3-1 to India, which wasn't a terrible result, but I really think we could have come away with a 2-2 there. And at number 1, I don't believe that this kind of proactive squad strategy works. You're second guessing. You don't know what's going to happen. In many walks of life, obviously proactivity is better than reactivity. But I think in this particular case, reactivity is always best. Very quick and fast reactivity. But I think the policy for cricket, and it's worked in the past, you know, some of the great English teams, they didn't have to do squad rotation. Okay, you might argue we're doing a lot of cricket this year, but we have got a lot of players. So when our best players, we should be playing our best players, and if they become injured or tired, then we've got people waiting in the wings. And a connected point to that is that I think the rotation policy cuts out the amount of competition. The guys on the periphery, they should be always hustling there to get in the team. But if more players know they're going to get in the team sooner or later, where's the competition? Listen, I'm just a bloke in Manchester giving my opinion about cricket because I love cricket. What's your opinion? Put your comment in the box down below. And also, don't forget to click the ball for the subscribe button. And I'll see you soon.